Story time of how I became a single mother and my homegirl is talking to my baby daddy. Yes, I said my baby daddy. So I'm going to have to break this down in parts. So this is part 1. So this is how I found out my closest friend since college was talking to my baby daddy. So I'm currently hanging out with my friend. We're going to call her Blasian. So I was currently hanging around with this girl named Blasian. We was getting ready to hang out and chilling at the B&B. So the boys was taking too long for us to come downstairs, right? So y'all know how boys take so long to come downstairs to come get us to get inside the B&B. Cool, so I'm just scrolling through my phone and I decided to go on Snapchat. I rarely go on Snapchat. I never go on Snapchat. So I go on Snapchat and I click my baby daddy homeboy story. So I'm clicking and it's showing all their little trips, you know, because my baby daddy had went out of town previous before. So the boys just posting their recaps of what they did on the trip. So I'm looking and then there's this story and it's like all the boys on one side and the girls on the other side. So I'm analyzing, you know, just being nosy, scoping the scenery out. So I'm analyzing and I'm looking and I'm like, wait, this girl look familiar. So we're going to call the little snake. We're going to call her Snake. We're going to call the snake. We're going to call her Ashley. So I said, that looked like Ashley. So boom, it was Ashley. So I end up texting Ashley's phone, and y'all would not believe what happened when I text Ashley's phone. Part 2 of how I became a single mom and my baby daddy is talking to my closest friend. So I text Ashley's phone. So I text Ashley's phone and I said, Ashley. She said, who is this? So I said, Mariah. I ain't getting no text back no more. So I called the phone. I'm like, hello? She's like, hi, who is this? And I'm like, this is Mariah. It got quiet. The phone hung up. So I'm like, I'm looking at my friend Blasian. I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to jail tonight. I called my daddy. It was like 3 something in the morning. So I'm like, daddy. He like, hello. I'm like, you busy? You up? And I don't know why I'm asking him if he up. Knowing dang well it's 3 something in the morning. So I'm like, oh, I need you to call my baby daddy right now because I'm on my way to go get my baby. So he was like, why, what's going on, what happened? And I said, I'm going to tell you later. I just need you to let him know right now I'm on my way to get my baby. So if you're from Florida, if you're from Miami, you know the distance and the drive. The B&B was all the way in Sunrise. My baby daddy is located in Homestead. So if you know, that's a long distance from Sunrise all the way to Homestead. So I'm driving. Me and my friend, we just ready for war because we just know it's about to go down because we just know Ashley at that house. Because one thing I could say about my baby daddy, when he in a relationship, he love hard. They always at the house. So I just knew that girl was over there. So I'm driving. I got there. That drive probably like an hour and 10 minutes. I got there 45 minutes. I pull up, mind you, my baby daddy stay in a gated community, right? So you have to put your ID in there. It's one of those that you have to put your IDs in there. And if you're already on the list, it will just automatically open. If you're not on the list, it's going to call. Somebody's going to come on the intercom and ask you, you know, who you going, where you going to be at. And it's going to call the person. So I'm like, dang, what I'm going to do because I just really just want to pop up here. Like, I can't do all that stuff. I just want to pop up. I don't want nobody to be getting no head start. I just want to pop up. So I'm asking my friend Blasian, I'm like, should we park somewhere on the side? Like, where should we go? What should we do? So I'm like, I'm trying to just test my luck out. So just thank God I made a U-turn because it was a car coming in. So good thing they don't have that little gated community where they little things go down quick. Boom, car went in. Oh, I'm on the cartel like this. I zoomed in. So I'm like, should I park in front of the house? Like, I'm really trying to think about it. So I'm like, bump it. So I pulled in the driveway. I get out there. I'm knocking on the door. Quiet, like this. I'm knocking again. And you won't believe who opened the door. I promise to God. Part 3 of how I became a single mom and my close friend is talking to my baby daddy. So, hold on, y'all. I need y'all to see this screenshot that my baby daddy just wrote me and tell me if y'all agree with it. Y'all need to tell me y'all thoughts and opinion. I'm sorry, I'm going to finish the story time and part 4 for y'all. But just to fast forward a little bit and then I'm going to rewind back. Me and my baby daddy had an agreement about Ashley sleeping in bed with my daughter and Ashley taking my baby a bath. I just feel like if y'all are not married, my baby should not be sleeping with y'all. And I feel like if y'all not married, my baby, she should not be taking my baby a bath. I'm sorry. Am I right or am I wrong? And then y'all listen. Just read. Not listen, I'm sorry. Y'all read this screenshot and tell me how y'all feel, because he say he can't take her a bath. That's kind of sketchy. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments below. And then I promise y'all in part 4, I'm going to finish the story time about who opened the door. Just pay attention to this screenshot, okay? Part 4, how I became a single mom and my closest friend is talking to my baby daddy. So, I knocked on the door. You hear, who is it? I'm not saying nothing because I'm mad. I have my friend Blasian sitting in the car because I don't want her involved in nothing. You know, she on my ride. She down the ride, but I need her in the cut because if anything go down, I want to be the one to take the fault. I never put my friends in hard ways. That's the difference between me and Ashley. So you hear, who is it? I ain't say nothing. So the door opened. It's his daddy. Keep in mind, his daddy is blind. So he clicked the watch. So he has one of them watches that if you click, it'll tell the time. So he clicking. I believe it said something like 4:48 a.m. So he's like, who's outside my house? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, it's Mariah. I'm here to pick up my baby. So he's like, hey, Mariah, what's going on? You okay? And I'm like, I'm here to pick up my baby. So he like, baby daddy, know you here? And I'm like, no. So then, boom, you had another door open. All you hear is like, it's his mama. So she's like, hey, what's going on? Like, it's the morning time. Like, what's going on? You okay? I'm like, no, I'm here to pick up my baby. So she's like, Ava's asleep. Like, you can't come back tomorrow? I'm like, no, I want to pick up my baby right now. Like, I want to pick up my baby right now. So she's like, okay, hold on 1 second. So she closed the door. I'm still at the front porch. So door closed. I'm just waiting. I'm looking at my friend. I'm turning around. And I'm like, I know this girl better not be in this house. Because if I hear this girl in this house, I'm going to go run through the door. So now I hear my phone ringing. Ding, 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 ding. So I'm like, hello? My daddy said, didn't I tell you not to go over there, Mariah? I'm like, listen, to bump all that. I'm here to pick up my baby. Like what it is, what it ain't. I hang up the phone. Boom. I hear my mama. She's like, girl, are you dumb? You trying to go to jail? And I'm like, no, I'm lying. She said, girl, you dumb? You trying to go to jail? Are you on some type of some stuff? I'm like, I ain't trying to hear all that right now. Like, no cap, I'm not trying to hear all that. Hang up the phone. So she comes back out and she's like, oh, come in the house. So I'm like, oh, I don't think it's best for me to come in this house. So she's like, come in the house. So I'm in the house. So she's like, what's going on? Like, are you like mentally okay? Like, she thinking I'm on some type of. So I'm like, ma'am, I'm just here to pick up my baby. Like, all I'm here is to pick up my baby. So she's like, she's in the room. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go walk to the room. And she stops me. And I'm like, why you stopping me? So I proceed to go towards my baby daddy room because his door is closed. So I'm like, why is she following me? Like, this girl better not be in this room with my baby. So I proceed to walk and she's following behind me like this. So I open the door. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave y'all waiting some more because, baby, I opened that door and I knew I was going to jail. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna answer this question right here because I see a lot of people asking like a similar question like this, so I'm just gonna answer it. So let's read it. Do you think she actually have love for your daughter after what she did to you? Me, personally, I actually do believe she has love for my daughter, or, you know, faking it till she make it just to be with the father, because my daughter would not lead me in the wrong way. My daughter always tells me good things about this girl. Nothing that my daughter has said dealing with the girl has been anything negative. Whether it's the girl, you know, playing with Ava, letting Ava, you know, play with her nails, do her hair. Nothing about it. I feel like she doesn't have love for my baby or anything. Because when Ava events come and she's not there, Ava always asks me like, "Mommy, why is such and such not here?" Or, "Mommy, why is this?" And as a mother, sometimes I really don't know what to tell her because I know the reason, but it's my child is innocent. I don't want her to even be involved in the mess unless she, kids are very smart. So she'll pick up when she wants to pick up on it. But me personally, I honestly do think she has love for my baby. But you can never be so sure as a parent because once somebody do some slimy thing once, not saying they can't change, but you always have to keep an eye, especially when the child is involved. That's why I always say the main issue when I first find out was her dating my baby daddy. But it's like it's going on 3 years from now, so it's just like it's kind of like a is what it is situation. But all I do ask for her, if she ever does see this video, or I'm pretty sure she's watching this, all I do need for you is to just communicate with me because like it's going on 3 years. It's finally the time to live in your truth, and able to speak to me. I mean, we're not gonna be friends, we're not gonna be cool, but we can be cordial enough for the baby inside the situation, because there's kids now involved. So I can't really think too much of my emotions and think about my feelings. I have to think about a parent. So I really want to do anything to harm you because that means I would end up locked up, and that means I would leave y'all with my baby, and I don't want that. But can be to a point where it's cordial. So yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel, and I hope my feelings are correct because my daughter would let me know if somebody is mistreating her. Part 5, how I became a single mother and my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So as I'm opening the door, my baby daddy room is jet black. So we're gonna give my baby daddy a name. We're gonna call him Chris. So I'm like, "Chris, where's my baby? Where's my baby?" So he hop up and he's like, yo, what the, Mariah, how you got in here? Mariah got in here. So he like, Ma. And I'm like, bro, where my baby at, bro? Where my baby at, bro? So I'm throwing everything in his room. Everything. I'm just throwing it down. Throwing it down. And he like, bro, get out my room, bro. Get out my room, bro. Get out my house. Get out my house. And I'm like, where my baby? Where my baby? Where my baby? Mind you, I still don't see my baby, but I see somebody on the phone. So it's Ashley. And all you hear is, babe. So I'm like, you got this girl calling you babe? Like, you got this girl calling you babe? Oh, y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all just lost y'all mind. So his mama like, Mariah, come out the house. So I go in the porch. So he come out. He's like, bro, I'm finna call the police on you, bro. I'm finna call the police on you. Why you at my house? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. My baby is asleep. This and that. So I'm like, bro, what? So he had his phone in his hand. So I grabbed his phone and I threw it. Bro, I threw it. So he picked me up. And I'm like, put me down, bro. Put me down. And then his mom was like, y'all, stop. So I'm like, bro, give me my baby. So his mama like, Mariah, just come back tomorrow, please. Come back tomorrow, please, for your baby. Just come back tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm not leaving out here without my baby. So I'm walking to my car. She like, go to your car. So I'm walking to my car. And she opened the car. And she's like, why your car smell like? And I'm like, what I have to do with you? And she was like, because I'm starting to think you might be on some stuff. Like, you have to be on some stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Somebody was doing that in my car, but I'm not on nothing. I'm just here to get my baby. So his mom proceeded to call my daddy. And I'm like, y'all keep calling my daddy. Like, I'm not grown. This is my baby. Like, give me my baby. So she was like, I promise I'm going to bring the baby to you in the morning. I promise to bring the baby to you in the morning. So as his mama stepped closer to me, that's when it got real. Because I'm like, listen, you better give me my baby. I was about to go down. So she was like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And I'm like, bring my baby. So when she left her right hand. Part 6, how I became a single mother and my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So my baby daddy had the nerves to say that me and Ashley, I'm going to say her name, was never real friends, right? I'm going to show y'all the screenshots. Hold on one second. Number 1. All right. Mind y'all, all of these was just a couple days ago. Like, he's like, send more. Like, that's not him in the car. And I'm going to play that video because she's in the background as well. This screenshot I'm showing y'all is him explaining if she was my friend, why did she not come to his birthday party? And this was my response to that. So those, when you see Kim and Annette, those are a group that we all used to hang around. Me and Ashley used to hang around. So yeah. Okay, now the moment you always waiting for, let's show y'all how me and this girl used to vibe, okay? Y'all better run this video up because I know he's going to text me after posting these videos and stuff like that. So give me a second.
No, not even a star. Period.
The Snapchat that I seen when I told you I was on Snapchat when we was at the B&B waiting for the boys to come down. This is the video I seen of them too.
Front of your house. To get your card. That one friend that Snapchat everything.
Y'all heard that? She said that one what? That one friend that Snapchat everything. I'm going to show y'all some more pictures of us down the line. But I had to give y'all a little razzle-dazzle before I finish the story. Only because you asked. Because I don't want to post him. But I'm going to show y'all how me and my baby daddy used to be with us in relationship. And then I got to check Ashley real quick because her cousin had the nerve to comment under my post and was like, there's never a video with you, Ashley, and my baby daddy together, so I'm going to get her together too. So, yeah. Let me just show y'all how me and this little boy used to be, and then I'm going to get the cousin together real quick.
Hit my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby.
Okay, I hope that little summed it up of how y'all we used to vibe in relationships. So let me get the cousin together, because the cousin said I don't have no videos of me, her, and my baby daddy together. So first, I'm going to play the video when I was mad at my baby daddy, and he brought me flowers in the middle of traffic, and you can hear her in the background say, if that ain't love, I don't know what it is. So pay attention closely.
Guys, he just brought me some roses in the middle of traffic. That ain't love, traffic. Try me, okay? Look at my sister.
So cousin, I got more. So do you want me to like spice it up a little bit and show y'all how some more like how we used to hang? Like, girl, what? Part 7, Pa became a single mom, and I found out that my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So the lady raised up her right hand. So when she raised up her right hand, I did one of those like, don't touch me. So as soon as I said don't touch me, she had called my baby daddy name. I think I called my baby daddy in this story Chris. So I said, she was like, Chris, she gotta go. She gotta go. So I was like, y'all need to give me my baby. So they refused to give me my baby. So they was like, you have to get off this premises or I'm gonna call the police. So I'm like, well, y'all just gonna have to call the police because y'all gonna have to give me my baby because I'm not leaving here without my baby. So they looking at me, I'm crazy. They calling my daddy, they calling my mama, and they keep forgetting that I'm grown. So my parents cannot tell me what to do. And my parents do follow me on TikTok. So if anybody think like, oh, your parents don't tell you what to do, no, they cannot tell me what to do when it comes to my child. I am grown and I make my own decision when it comes to my child. So if I'm here trying to pick up my child, you're gonna give me my child. So my mama had called me again and she was like, you need to leave because your dump gonna go to jail. And I said, well, I wasn't trying to hear nothing that my mama was talking about, so I hung up on her face. So I'm like, so y'all gonna give me my baby? So he was like, so you just not gonna leave my property? You just not gonna leave my property? And I'm like, no. So grabbed his phone, threw it, broke it. Phone broke. So now I'm gonna get you mad. So we both gonna be mad in the field. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He picked me up. He had me like this, right? So he picked me up, right? So I'm like, put me down. So he playfully put me on the grass. And then that's when my friend was like, my friend Felicia was like, Mariah, we gotta go, because you gonna go to jail. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I did all that just to leave without my baby. So I'm driving back. I'm mad because I don't have my baby, y'all. I'm mad, so I'm crying. So my friend was like, Mariah, just calm down and just get your baby tomorrow. So I'm like, it's basically this tomorrow, baby. It's going on 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a new day now. They just passed me my baby. So I did leave without my baby. So, yeah, I know y'all probably gonna do me in the comments. Like, girl, you did all that and still didn't get your baby. Because if it was me, I would've got my baby, blah, 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 blah. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I really didn't want to go to jail. But I did with my child. But I ended up coming there the next morning. And it still went down. But I'm gonna tell y'all that in part 8. Part A, how I became a single mom and my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So I'm so sorry, supporters, but one of his homeboys decided that he wanted to come in here and one of my comments and say, why you bashing him and why you doing all that between him and Ashley when he helped financially with his child. So y'all know me. I'm the queen of receipts. I'm the queen of screenshots and video proof. So let me get him together. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm going to finish the story in part 9, but I really be loving when his people's come in my comments. And I'm not going to even tag your comment up here because I don't even want them to do it to you after even me showing you this stuff. So first, I'm going to ping it back to the birthday party, Ava's birthday, which was August 29th was my daughter's birthday. So I asked him, Seb, you can't even help with the party. All you can do is buy hot dogs and hamburgers. Can you at least come to Ava's school and buy her cupcakes and go to the school to sing her a happy birthday with us? He said he has to see if he works. Crazy thing about it is he never had to work. My baby his mama ended up calling my baby the day of her birthday, and he was supposed to be at work. But that's the lie he told, right? But his mama, my baby wanted to speak to her dad because she wanted her dad to tell her happy birthday, and he was in the room the whole time. Neither or less, I have the screenshot proof that you wasn't there for your daughter's birthday, right? Because I'm the one who sent you the pictures. So let me show you the pictures that I sent him. This is at my baby's school. I sent him the pictures, right? Okay, period. Let's pick it back to the birthday party. So I threw my daughter an LOL birthday party because she wanted a birthday at the water park. So basically, I paid for the whole thing, right? So I'm showing my baby daddy all that I'm paying for. All I asked him to do, because all he said he could do is provide the hamburgers and hot dogs. So I asked him, hey, can you order the outfit? You think I got a response from your homeboy? Because he told you he helped out with his child, right? Okay, so let me show you. Okay, you think I got a response? Let me show you that I didn't get a response. Guess who had to order it? Me. Still didn't respond back for me ordering it. And me still being a good baby mama because you still didn't attend your daughter's first day of school, nor her first week. So I'm still sent you pictures of your baby attending school. Okay. Now, keep in mind, I have my baby all the time, so I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I do be stressed out. And I actually vented to my baby daddy that, I need his help. You know, right? I vented to him and saying I need his help. And let me show you your homeboy response of me venting to him that I need his help. He's telling me about his insurance, his bills. And after all me telling me his bills and all that other stuff, I'm still like, oh, okay. Like, if I got it, I'm going to help you out because all I don't care about your money, honestly, because you don't have none. All I really do care about is you spending time with your baby and you actually helping out when it comes to her schoolwork. Then I'm going to show you a message when he's told me that he will help her virtually. I don't know how a 5-year-old is going to help virtually. You're not out of state. You're not in a different state, Bookie. You can drive over here to help her. But that's neither less. You told me do it virtually. Then I just hit you up a couple of days ago saying, okay, let's do it virtually. And you don't even answer the FaceTime calls nor the text. But let me let you, the homeboy, and the world know what your homeboy be doing. Guess who got the flannel shirt? Let me show y'all. Ever the been about money for me, I just be having like receipts and stuff to show the world that you don't help physically. And then mama will always do it. I gotta make a second part to this video because for the homeboy, when it's closest homeboy to say that your person helped, but just to keep y'all on the edge, let me show y'all that this dude said, am I gonna pay him gas and mileage of his car or why he can't help his baby? Then I'll show y'all the rest of the message in the next video. I hope you get your homeboy together after this. And I'm mad because this video going on 4 minutes, so you made it to the end. You like juice just as me, okay? Okay, you see that? He asked me if I'm gonna give him gas, to help with his child. I will show y'all the rest in another video. Part 9, how I became a single mother and my close friend is talking to my baby daddy. So I pulled back up to the house because I'm like, y'all told me to wait till the next morning, so now I'm here. Crickets, right? So his mom's opened the door. She's like, hi, hello. I'm like, okay, I'm here to pick up Ava. She's like, Ava's not here. So I'm like, what you mean Ava's not here? She's like, Ava's not here. Baby daddy took her somewhere. I'm like, didn't I tell y'all I was gonna pick my baby up in the morning? And she was like, oh, well, he said he was gonna drop her off, so like they just left. So I'm just like, okay, no problem, because you know what? I'm not gonna even do it to y'all right now. I don't got the energy. I just want my baby. So I'm calling him. No answer. Calling. Ding, 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 ding. No answer. Texting. No response. So all in my head, I'm like, I know it better not be him actually my baby riding around, because like, y'all gonna really make me go to jail, and I don't want to go to jail. Why y'all just can't give me my baby so y'all can go mind y'all business and me and my child can go mind mine? So y'all know what I do, right? I call my daddy. Hello. He like, hey Mariah. I'm like, can you figure out from baby daddy where my baby is? So he was like, I thought you was gonna go get her. I said, when I pulled up, she was not there. So can you go find out where my baby is? Okay. So I called my mom, but my mom didn't answer. So like, I guess my mom was already mad at me from the day before of me even going to that boy house, because I don't listen. I don't care. Because if it was me and she wanted me, she would have found any other way to get me, okay? So I'm waiting, dog. I'm waiting. I'm not getting no response. I'm not getting no response. No response at all. So something just told me to pull up to my grandma's house, right? So I get to my grandma's house. Mind you, my grandma's house is a gated community. So all I have to say is, hey, my name is Mariah. You feel me? And boom, 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 boom. I'm in the gate because my name on the list. But this time got a little crazy, because when I pulled up to the gate and I told them my name, they wouldn't let me in. And that's when stuff got real. Part 10 of how I became a single mother and I found out that my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So yes, like I said, I pull up to my grandmother's house, and this time the guard would not let me inside the gate. So I'm looking at my homeboy like, what is going on? So y'all know when you can't get inside the gate and they have that little U-turn? So I made that little U-turn, parked my car on the side. My homeboy was like, Mariah, you need to stop and think about what you're doing, because at this moment you're just heated, like you driving, you all over the place, and I don't want you to end up somewhere you're not supposed to be. And I looked at him, I'm like, you have kids? No, exactly. So you don't know how it feels when you have a baby, only one of them. You can't get another baby again like that. You feel me? I only have one child. So I need to find out what my baby is. And dealing with these two snakes, who knows what my baby is? So I said I'm gonna walk. So from the gate to my grandma's house is like an 8-minute walk, because my grandma's house is all the way in the back. So boom, I'm calling my grandma, no answer. Calling her, no answer. I'm calling this lady back to back, no answer. I'm calling my mama. I called my mama one time, she didn't answer. So I'm like, I'm going to walk. So my homeboy like, Mariah, that's on you. Yeah, okay, it's on me. So I'm starting to walk. I'm still calling my grandma while I'm walking. So boom, my grandma ended up answering one of my phone calls. So she's like, hey, Mariah, I'm sorry I missed your call. Like, everything was okay? And I'm like, hey, yes, everything okay. Like, I don't know why they're not letting me in the gate, but I end up having to walk to your house so I can go get Ava. And she's like, Mariah, I'm not there. I'm out of town. Like, what do you mean to go get Ava? Everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, everything okay. I'll call you later. And she was like, are you sure everything okay? I'm like, yep, everything's okay. I'll call you later. She's like, okay, I love you. I said, okay, love you too. So, boom, I called my daddy. And when my daddy answered, y'all know how y'all family members, I don't know, I just felt a weird vibe from, like, my mama, my dad, just everybody. I felt a weird vibe. I felt like he already done got in their heads, like I'm on some type of stuff. Like, I don't know, I just feel like he got in their heads, because my baby daddy is a narcissist and he's very believable. Like, he would tell a good lie. So I'm telling my homeboy, like, I'm crying, I'm mad. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to Broward thing and I'm gonna get tested to show them that I'm not on no type of, like, my homeboys, you know, do that type of stuff. I'm the Don, you know, Casamigo type of girl, but I don't do that little other stuff. You feel me? So I went, cool, great, boom. got my results, and everything was clear, right? So I'm like, enough is enough. I'm gonna call the mama back. So I called the mom. I'm like, hey, like, do you know where Ava is? And she was like, oh, baby daddy dropped her off to Ashley house. And I said, what? She was like, he dropped her off to Ashley's house. I'm like, what you mean he dropped her off to Ashley's house? Where is he? She was like, he's playing football. And I said, he's playing what? So she's where he left her there by herself with her? And she was like, yes, what's going on? So I said, don't worry about it. Thank you, no problem. And guess what? I went straight to the football practice because, boy, are you serious? Yep, and I'm going to post the screenshots of me actually going to the little police thing so y'all can see that I actually went because I wasn't playing no games. That's where you can see that I went. It's my Snapchat. Part 11 of how I found out that my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So, yes, I just felt like everybody is just playing with me. So, once I got off the phone, okay, no problem. And when people say, okay, no problem, real calm, or they don't react strongly, you should be scared, okay? So I'm like, okay, no problem. So guess what? I'm driving to the park. But I don't know if his mama already put him up on game that I was coming, because in the midst of me driving to the park where he was at, and it just so happened it was so much traffic, y'all. It was so much traffic. So he had enough time to tell this girl to bring Ava back to that park, because when I clicked on that Snapchat story of his homeboys, I seen my baby at that park, and I still got the screen recording of my baby, you know, him pouring Gatorade inside my baby mouth. Because I don't know how they got there so quick. But hold on, before I move on with the story until I got there, let me show y'all the clip of my baby ended up at the football thing. So if you listen closely, don't listen to the boys saying, you know, Princess came to the park. You gotta listen to BD in the background talking to Ashley, telling her like, look for it. Yeah, y'all know I keep all the receipts. Cool, great. So boom, I pull up to the park, and they was gone. They was gone. So I'm laughing now. But at that moment, I was crying because I was so fed up. Like, I'm like, why is these people playing with me? I feel like they was really trying to get me to spaz out. Because about my baby, I would crash out. So it's like, soon as I got off the phone with his mama, she must have told him. Because from her house to Tropical Park is a bop. From Homestead, and I think Tropical Park is, I don't know what Tropical Park is. I can't think of it right now. But that's a long little ride, and it was traffic. So I was so mad. So I'm just like, forget it. Just forget it. So then I just became, I'm not going to lie, I became real fed up where it's like nobody was trying to help me get my baby. It's just like, everybody was just like, so I'm just like, it's crazy that I felt like that, but it's just like, I don't know, everybody think I'm on that stuff. Everybody just, it's like nobody's not believing me, but I'm not on nothing. I just want my baby. So I just went missing for 2 weeks, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I went missing for 2 weeks. I didn't want to be bothered by no family. I just stopped chasing him for my baby. I just got real fed up. So it's just like my family and him, they became real, you know, I'm not gonna say close, but they came real cordial with him. You feel me? So they had their own arrangements. They had their own little arrangements, you feel me? And like when I came back in the picture, it's just like everything just took a big turn. Like nothing was getting better. Nothing was getting better, y'all. So the next part is gonna be real emotional. I was gonna add it on here, but I feel like that needs its own part, because now I'm really letting y'all in my life of how I felt within them 2 weeks of me just not seeing my baby, and how that really impacted me before I move on with the story. Part 12 of how I found out that my closest friend is dating my baby daddy. So like I said, this story time is going to go really into depth about me. So like I said, I felt like my family and then him was all against me. I felt like they just thought I was really off that stuff, and they was going off this boy was telling me like, oh, Mariah's just jealous, she just hurt. I think y'all really need to check on her because she's not safe around there, like around Ava. So I just, once I felt like all that energy and everybody was against me, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I went away for like 3 months. I detached myself from Ava as well as my family because I just felt like, you know, I don't know, I went into a dark space. I started partying, being outside every day, running the streets. I was jumping from house to house. I was getting into fights. It was just so much going on because it's like, y'all thought I was doing this stuff, but now y'all make me crazy because I don't have my baby. So thank God for 3 boys. I'm not gonna lie, 3 boys are got me to this day that I am right now, which I am free to tell my story from. I'm alive. Like I'm actually here to this day to even tell my story. I shout out 3 people: So, Heem, and Zach. Those 3 boys kept me going. They motivated me like, Mariah, that's your baby. Like, you need to get up. You need to get on your feet. And then I appreciate So Dad for welcoming me inside his home and treating me like I'm his own daughter. Like, he's telling me like, I seen your results. I know you clean. You don't need to be in this house. You don't need to be in my house trapped up in a room just sitting on your tail just losing yourself. You need to get back up and get your baby back. So I started doing visitation rights, and it was just like, when I was getting her, it's like nobody felt like it was safe for Ava to be with me. They were calling me every 10 minutes. They're texting me, she need to be here at this time, or when you bring her back. It was so much like attack, like I'm not the mom. So, and it was just really crazy. So, like, when I felt all that stuff on me, I didn't even want my baby anymore. It was just like, y'all don't think I'm, it's like y'all feel like I'm so unfit. Everybody was like, you're so unfit. I'm hearing all of this stuff from my baby daddy, my mama, my daddy. Everybody was just attacking me when nobody really knew like how I really felt. When I seen that picture on that Snapchat that day, it hurted me because that was my friend. And I just felt like nobody heard me out but 4 people. Zach, So, Heem, and So Daddy. Those are the only people who really sat there and really heard me out that I'm crying. I'm going to the police station. I'm going everywhere. I'm going to show y'all little clips of like how I used to FaceTime Ava and like the experience I had to do in a little timeshare that I had. Like Ava, I'm at my friend's house and I had to go pick up Ava at my friend's house because I just felt like I wasn't welcome home because I felt like they all was just thinking I'm on that stuff. And then in part 13, I'm going to show y'all how I had to meet up with my baby daddy to take Ava off. He called my mama because he thought I was going to bust his windows, and the police was called, and I'm going to tell y'all what happened then. So, as y'all can see, those like little FaceTime calls that I had to call my family to look what my daughter was doing. So, now I'm going to show you guys, shout out to the 3 boys who helped me to still be alive this day, to even tell this story with always, you know, motivating me to keep going. Shout out to these 3 boys. They always kept me dancing because they knew that's what I enjoyed to do. And dancing was like my way of speaking. So shout out to these boys. I'm gonna show y'all like how we used to vibe out.
Ice cream and cake, baby. 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 Goddamn! How you doing?
13 of how I found out that my closest friend is dating my baby daddy. So y'all know I love me a good receipt, a good get a girl together. So somebody was like, it gets bitter that you're making this story time. It gives bitter that you don't want the girl taking your daughter back, nor sleeping with her. Like, it just gives bitter overall. So everybody knows me. Me, it don't get bitter. I left him. I can never get bitter. I left him back in 2021. We're in 2024. Let's clock it, okay? So 2022 is when I was angry. I was mad because I just found out that was my friend was dating, you know, my baby daddy. Blase. 2023, I done got over it. You feel me? I done got into a new relationship, minding my business, and just doing what a girl is doing. So as y'all know, kids get attached. They get attached real easily, right? So I feel like if this is the girl you dating, she should start attending your daughter's birthday party because this is your girl, right? And could be possibly your future wife, a future Ava stepmom. So Ava's, when she turned 4 years old, I was wondering why she didn't come to Ava's birthday party. So while my baby daddy pulled me to the side for 2 hours of the whole Ava party, I'm asking him, like, if you're not swiping no card, there's no reason for us to be talking, right? And then I also said, well, why your girlfriend didn't come? He was like, oh, we all know how you get down. What do you mean? This girl be around my baby all the time, so of course she would want her at her birthday party. Then boom, Ava just turned 5 back in August, you know, just a few months ago, and she still wasn't there. And guess what she asked me? Why was Ashley not there, mommy? So let me show you that it didn't get bitter, because my baby daddy showed up at Chuck E. Cheese when she turned 4 with a whole bunch of gifts, because he didn't pay for nothing for that party as well. So he came with a whole bunch of gifts, like he's a gift, like a guest, I'm sorry. And it was gift with him and her, that they brought her together. So I'm going to show you why me never get bitter, because she still didn't show up to the birthday party, and I'm going to show you what I still did. Okay, hold on. Why would me get bitter after she still didn't show up to my baby's 4th birthday party, and I know she still sent gifts to my baby party? I still sent them a picture thanking them and that my daughter enjoyed the gift. You feel me? Never gave bitter. Let me show you another reason why I would never get bitter, Bookie. I would be bitter over a dude if I tell him that his child just got hit by a boy at school, and he told me he cannot leave because he has to go to work. Like, he can't come the next day because he has to go to work. I never told you can't go to work, Bookie. I said come later in and come check on your child of why this boy is hitting your child, and it's only the first week of school. Never give up. I would never get bitter of a boy like that, but I'm still not done. A dude who don't even answer his child's calls, like he never answers guys. Let me show y'all something else. I would be bitter over a dude where I'm sending him his daughter's improving in school and like starting tennis, and you still don't text back nor show up to none of her tennis practice to see how she's doing or nothing like that. You think I would be bitter? Let me show y'all that I still do it. And I love to have evidence like this, just in case a boy like to go a different route. Always complain about the money that you can't help with your child, but you magically finds a way to take Ashley out of town. And it's not about you taking your girl out of town, because when I get my man or when I'm in a relationship, I like to get flew out. You feel me? You all need some me time, but you get me time when you handle your business at home. So that's what makes me mad. I'm not bitter what he's doing. What makes me angry is that you feel like you can live your life and pour into this girl when you're not even pouring into your daughter. You wouldn't want no daughter to treat you. You wouldn't want nobody to treat your daughter how you treating me right now. So this is why I be upset, because you just went out of town, right? But you don't got no money. Okay.
Man, it's cold.
14 of how I found out that my closest friend is dating my baby daddy. So I need all the single moms to tap in, even the single dads that's doing it by themselves, to tap in. I just need some real advice, y'all. I'm only 26. I'm still learning as I go, and I need, I just need some advice. So as y'all know, that if y'all been watching the previous stories that's on my page, that my baby daddy's not really responding to me. He's not being real active in, his daughter's life when it's coming to financially. Even him answering the phone calls, even him helping with homework, nothing. He's just not been involved. So, like, let me just show y'all a few things, and then I'm going to come back so y'all can tell me, like, what should I do? Like, just give me some words of encouragement. So let me show y'all what I've been going through for this past week, okay? Y'all, as y'all can see, I've been reaching out to him. I was telling him about a parent-teacher conference, even the day of, nothing. Like, he's not responding to no parent-teacher conference. He's not responding back to anything. And today, as y'all know, I'm in Florida, so we have a hurricane coming. So she, she just wanted to call her dad, like, hey, Mom, can I call my dad, to make sure that, he stays safe, and for him to know that, to stay safe, that there was a hurricane coming. So, me being a mom, you know, at the end of the day, whatever we're going through, this still a child. She's innocent. We brought her into this world. So I'm sucking it up like, okay, let me just, you know, call her dad, because, you know, all she wants, she doesn't know anything. You know, she just want to make sure that her dad is safe, because she's making sure everybody is safe. And, you know, him not answering the call just really bothered me, because then she's like, oh, is my daddy okay? Like this and that. So me have to keep telling my baby, like, you know, your dad's at work, or your dad is probably sleeping. And it's just like, no matter if you're upset with me or however you feel about me, I feel like you should not take it on your child. So like, can y'all give me some advice? Should I just like stop texting him? Or like, how do I let my child know? Like, you feel me? Like, how do I go about that? Like, y'all get what I'm trying to say. If you a parent, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, when she want to speak to her dad, do I keep calling? Or do I just let it slide by? Or just be like, he's on vacation? Like, what should I do in this situation? Because I just feel like I keep reaching out and like nothing is happening. Like, and it keeps it's bothering me, because my child, like, all she want to do is talk to her daddy. So like, am I doing something wrong? Because baby, all you gotta do is call your daddy. Should I get her an iPad or something so it can say her name, so you know it's not calling from my phone? Like, what should I do? Y'all give me some tips, give me some advice, and then I'll have part 15. I'm sorry, I will have part 15 for you guys at 3 p.m. Thank y'all. All right, y'all. All right. Because y'all know the situation already. If you already been on my page, that my close friend is dating my baby daddy, right? And how I found out that my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So, boom. If y'all went through my story time, if y'all have not checked out my story time, make sure y'all go to my page and make sure y'all go check out part 1 through 14, I believe. So, moving forward, I'm still, you know, I feel like it's a baby in this situation. My baby is innocent. My baby is, you know, should not be involved. So I still, you know, she misses her daddy. So I let her, you know, I still want her to have a bond with her dad. But he still feels like that this girl should bathe my baby. Like, he's talking about, oh, you shouldn't want no male taking your daughter no bath. Boy, you is her father. What do you mean? You're so correct. No male is going to take my daughter no bath. So if you feel so uncomfortable, because some dudes do be uncomfortable, you know, but they feel like that from the jump since the baby is born. Since when that baby been born, you been taking her a bath. So if you feel uncomfortable, and I'm telling you as the mother of your child that your girlfriend cannot take my daughter a bath, that's not bitter, because your girlfriend can take my baby to the park, go take her, get her nails done. She could do what? She could do all that. You feel me? Feel me? But taking her a bath, why don't you teach your daughter how to take her a bath? She's 5 years old. Start teaching her how to take her own self a bath. Except you feel uncomfortable. You're her dad and you feel uncomfortable. That's kind of suspect, but okay. Let's let TikTok tell it. Because you said you be reading all the TikTok comments, so let TikTok tell you if it's really wrong or not for you to take your daughter a bath. But you have your girlfriend taking your daughter a bath and y'all not married. Y'all not nothing. What? No. What's up, y'all? So y'all all aware that my close friend is dating my baby daddy. So do y'all know my baby daddy told me he doesn't feel like he needs to send me any money except I talk about him on TikTok and TikTok pays me. So if I need anything just to make a video about him and y'all would pay me. He says that I'm eating off him. Anything that my baby needs to make a video. And I just feel like that's the most dumbest thing for a boy to say. Like, you want the world to know that you're a deadbeat? Do you want the world to know that you're a deadbeat? Like, I hope that all your family members are watching this. Like, because the stuff that you say and come out your mouth is weird. Like, it's so weird. And like, what? Like, as a man, how can that even come out your mouth? So if you make a story time about me, the money that you get from the story times, use it towards Ava. Don't ask me for no money. She's taking care of all your videos. What's up, y'all? So y'all so nasty, but I do have new followers in, so I gotta like update y'all. So some people is like, oh, how y'all friends? Can I see a video of y'all of like how y'all used to hang together, blah blah blah. I already did a story time on it, and it's in one of my parts. I don't remember which part it is, but So if y'all have been supporting me, I will give y'all the tea y'all want. So I will show one video of me and her together, and then I will show y'all how she look now, only because y'all just want to be in my business. But I like it. Let's clap the tea together, and I'm going to show y'all who Ashley is, okay? I'm going to show y'all who Ashley is. Y'all ready? All right, hold on. That's us back in the day. You feel me? Now I'm going to show y'all her now. I would go on the videos, but if y'all want me to go in, if y'all want to see like us like multiple videos, I think it's part 9 if I'm not sure, but I'm gonna show y'all her now. The snake, y'all. Here she go. So that is who Ashley is, y'all. I'm not going to do all that extra stuff, but y'all been asking. It's in part 9. If y'all want to see more videos and more tea. Oh, then y'all say y'all want to see them together. I got that video. I don't know, but if I can't find it, if it's not at the end of this video, go check out part 9, I believe. What's up, y'all? So y'all about to be so mad right now. Y'all gonna be in the comments chewing him up, because when he called my phone on Thursday, y'all would not believe what my baby daddy said to me, right? He was like, I don't even know why you had that baby. That baby was my biggest regret. My mama did tell me, watch who I have kids by. That's a true statement. I should have, it was true. Wait, let me make sure I say his words right. He was said, I should have been agreeing with my auntie when she said that she hoped your baby be a stillborn because his auntie did not like me. And he was just like, he wished he could take it, wish he could take everything back. Now me, no matter how bad I dislike you and what you're doing, I would never, ever, ever, ever say I regret my baby. Like anything. And it sucks, right? Because now, like, you better hope your baby don't grow up and don't like you, because now it shows why. It shows why you treat her the way you treat her, because now you in your head like, oh, I'm mad I even had this baby. Oh, we wasn't even together when you had the baby. You're a liar. That's how I knew he was around Ashley, because what? We wasn't together when we had that baby. When you found out I was pregnant. Boy, okay, please. So he say he always read these comments. He always be on my live. So y'all chew him up and let him know what he just said is crazy.